So 2022 Mercedes EQS in this video. This is the EQS 580. It is an all-new, all-electric luxury sedan from Mercedes-Benz. You can consider this machine to be sort of a rolling technological gene pool from which future electric Mercedes models will draw, and there will be plenty of them. So let's answer some of the internet's most popular search questions about this car. So let's meet the machine on your screen. 2022 Mercedes EQS. This is the EQS 580 4MATIC configuration in this case, and it's got one electric motor at each axle, a 500 plus kilometer capable battery in between, and that all adds up to 516 horsepower, 630 pounds of torque, and 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds from this nearly 6,000 pound rocket cruiser. So about 162,000 Canadian dollars for this particular unit. That is, of course, big bucks, but then again, this is a machine with 12-cylinder torque output that can drive 100 kilometers on about this much hydro. And if you're unfamiliar with my Canadian money here, this is $2.50, or roughly a large cup of coffee. Dealerships are currently taking orders, and we'll be seeing a high-performing hot rod AMG EQS version of this car later this year, though at this writing, pricing hadn't yet been announced. Is the Mercedes EQS self-driving? Answer, no, but I think if this car were any more self-aware, they would have to ship it with a birth certificate. Radar cruise control keeps your speed and distance. The EQS can even adjust the set speed for changing speed limits automatically. The steering can automatically track to your lane when road markings are visible. It can change lanes autonomously after doing a sensor sweep of its blind spots, and can even warn occupants if they're about to open a door in front of an incoming cyclist, or step out in front of an incoming car. And if the EQS detects that it's about to be T-boned by another vehicle, it pumps up special chambers in the seats in fractions of a second to lift the driver and front passenger into a safer position to reduce injuries. So while the EQS I'm showing you here can't drive itself, it does give its driver access to the very latest in advanced safety tech. Question 2. What is the range of the Mercedes EQS? My tester's range is rated at 547 kilometers, and that's in perfect conditions at room temperature. With temperatures around the freezing mark during my test drive and continual use of the heater, I was good for a comfortable 325 kilometers while cruising at a good clip. The average Canadian drives less than 50 kilometers per day, though I did multiple 450 kilometer road trips in this machine with little more than a quick fast charge while I grabbed a coffee and bio break. Question 3. What does EQ stand for in Mercedes? The EQ stands for Electric Intelligence, and the EQ brand stands for Intelligent Electric Mobility, according to Mercedes. So when you see EQ, you're looking at a Mercedes that's either partially or totally electrified. Question 4. How much boot space in a Mercedes EQS? Well, that's 580 liters of cargo capacity behind the rear seats and up to 1,770 liters of cargo space with them folded down. Put another way, the EQS has about the same maximum cargo volume as a small to mid-size crossover. Here's a little more detail on the space inside.
I wanted you to sit back there so I could film and show people what a tall person looks like sitting in the back. And you're how tall, Jimmy?
6'3".
6'3". And there's the headroom if you're 6'3". There is scalp contact against the ceiling liner there for sure. Yeah. However, the legroom looks to be...
Oh my god, yeah.
Looks to be pretty good.
Question 5. What are the Mercedes EQS's dimensions? It's got a 126.4-inch wheelbase, overall length of 207.3 inches, and a height of 59.6. So call this one long and low, similarly sized to many of your other favorite gas-burning flagship sedans. That's a wheelbase and overall length on par with something like a Honda Ridgeline, or in luxury sedan terms, the EQS is sized very similarly to the Mercedes S-Class luxury sedan. Question 6. What's up with the Mercedes EQS hood? I think this refers to the hood being a bit tricky to open. The insides of the EQS's drive system should only be worked on by qualified technicians. And while you could open the hood if you really wanted to, there is a plastic cover screwed in place to prevent it, which is a strong suggestion not to. And in fact, they're so serious about that you've even got to fill the washer fluid from this interesting little port here on the side of the car. I've never seen this before. And that's where we put the washer fluid. Question 7. Does the EQS have rear-wheel steering? Yes. Does it ever? This is such a cool bit of tech. Four-wheel steering helps make the EQS highly maneuverable. So here's a machine that's as long as a pickup truck and that turns and parks like a compact car. Look at those rear wheels steering, away from the front wheels at low speed for better maneuverability, and with the front wheels at higher speed for more stable handling and easygoing glide-to-the-side lane changes. Not only does this make the EQS a ninja in parking situations, it makes it easier for the driver to quickly navigate tight spaces in city settings or to do fast U-turns with no second guessing. Question 8. What is zero layer in the Mercedes EQS? Well, that relates to the giant 52-inch screen and the interfaces that live inside of it. With nearly 50 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth, 24 gigs of RAM, and organic LED technology, the forward dash is covered by beautiful displays with amazing graphics. Of all the ways the EQS's interior shows off its beautiful design and materials and precise build quality, it's perhaps the hardest hitting when the sun goes down and the vibrant displays and fully customizable reactive ambient lighting comes into play. You're set up for an after-dark drive that inspires confidence as you glide along surrounded by lighting and interfaces that wouldn't look out of place in a sci-fi space thriller. You can customize everything, and if you like, make your EQS light up like the inside of a high-end gaming PC. Question 10. What is Mercedes EQS digital light? Well, let me show you, and we'll let the footage do the talking here. Lighting the way in my tester is the Mercedes digital light system, complete with LED-fired illumination, precisely projected up the road by a total of 2.6 million effective micro-mirror pixels that direct and refract the light with extreme precision. Leaving its brights up, these lights can mask out dark spots to protect the eyes of oncoming motorists from being dazzled, or mask out reflective signs to reduce driver eye strain. And while the weather conditions during my nighttime driving test kept me from being able to capture much of that on camera, what you can take from this footage is that the powerful, evenly saturated and clean white light just soaks the forward scenery. Lighting this powerful enhances safety, reduces driver stress and eye strain, and helps ensure you'll safely get where you're going after dark with eyes that are fresh and alert, not tired and sandy. Even after consecutive hours at the wheel, the first nighttime drive you make in your new EQS will be a magical experience you'll probably never forget.
Stay in school, kiddos. Thank you for watching. My name's Justin Pritchard, and until next time, take care and drive safe.
When motoring launched in 1988, it was only found on TV. Not anymore. We have a robust website with the best auto journalists in the country. Our Facebook, where the only topic of conversation is cars, and where it's easy to win cool swag. YouTube, which boasts 30 years of archives at your fingertips, including complete episodes. Cool shirts, right? For the first time ever, we're selling them. Google Motoring TV Shop to get yours today.